Everyone, my name is Monique Rose, the Monique Rose on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, any place you can find me on the internet. I am the momager extraordinaire of the superstar, the biggest superstar on the planet in my brain, Jamie McKell. But today I'm here to promote an event that the young lady next to me has brought to us, which is actually for a really good cause, which is to support her church, which, praise God, we love Jesus.
Shut it in.
She doesn't cook the whole vibe just the
She will always give back, and true to her character, she put together this event and asked me to host it and asked Jamie McKell to perform, and of course we are there to support.
Is he gonna do a gospel song?
Actually, he is. Yeah. One of his songs is
He can't do Girl in My Guitar?
No, he won't.
He won't do that.
He like Lloyd my guitar. Plays in my guitar. Plays in my guitar.
For you, and he actually is doing one of his father's songs. Mario Brown is a gospel artist, is his father, and he's actually going to perform one of his songs for the Mario Brown project, and then he'll do a new song that he wrote a few weeks ago, which is ridiculous.
Oh,
that's what's up. And then Justshupier.
Justshupier.
Yes.
This ain't Ro. This is Ro for sure.
Ro and Mo.
But no, but I have to get it out there right, guys. So follow her on Instagram. Go ahead and tell who you are.
My name is Shupier, but everyone calls me Justshupier. You can follow me on Facebook, Twitter, IG, Instagram. Of course, you probably have a hard time saying it, so think of a shoe and a pier, and that will help you remember. But
a shoe? Why you want to do a shoe though?
Tell them what it means.
It means dependable upon God.
Oh, right.
No wrong.
We'll keep you.
That name has a strong meaning, but you know, like Mo was saying, we're here to support and one another, of course. This charity event it means a lot to me, and I thank God for putting it on my heart, and I thank you guys for having me. I thank Mo for inviting me here. It's a great opportunity.
So when is the event?
The event is April the 10th. That's on a Friday. It's from 8 to 11.
8 to 11.
In the evening.
Is it a free event, or is it donations, or?
No, tickets are $10 in advance.
Feel free to give more
at the door.
We're not turning down any money. If it's on your heart to donate more, please do.
But it will be located at New Day Covenant Ministries Fellowship Hall.
Okay.
My pastor, his name is Lee Adams. Thank God for him, an awesome man of God.
Yes.
Awesome word. Okay. If you're looking for a word, you can check out 5393 North Parkway. That is Lake City, Florida, 302.
Florida? We in Georgia. She's from Miami.
She think about home.
City. Florida, my bad. I'm sorry. Lake City, Georgia. Don't
you ain't gotta drive that far.
Right.
Talk to me right
Well, we going to Summerville in Florida.
Oh God, yes,
Georgia.
But 320. I mean 302.
She got it all messed up now.
I know. 60.
Exactly.
I just want everybody to get the address.
Everybody just go to the event, get the address. Where can they find even if they don't hear, or you want to?
It's on my page. Justshupier.
Justshupier.com.
My page is JUSTSHUPIER.
Or the Monique Rose on Instagram.
And it's on your
Facebook, Twitter. Yeah, it's on Jamie McKell's page.
We have Chris Set It Off Jones. He's the comedian for that evening.
Okay.
So you can also check out his page. It's IG and Facebook.
Okay. Okay.
Cool.
Now, please, if y'all listening, please do not show up to the door and say, Jesus paid it all. That's not going to work. We want cash. We want money. Okay? I know the Lord blesses, but this ain't one of the time the Lord blesses right now. Okay?
I just want to say also that this is not, a lot of events you see some of the proceeds benefit, portion of the proceeds, 100% of this money is going to, I'm not getting paid, Jamie's not getting paid, Casmay's not getting paid, Chris set up, nobody's getting paid for the event. It's 100% of the proceeds are going back to the ministry. Yes.
Cool. What kind of church? Like, what's the denomination?
It's a non-denominational. You come as you are, Pastor, he brings a great word, he's a great teacher. And a lot of times we miss that in pastors.
We do.
Yeah, and my pastor is tight. If you do not see you in church, you will get a text.
Not long. Now you in 2015 your pastor text you.
Bust you out on Instagram at you. Right. Or follow you on Instagram and be like, oh, what you wasn't at church.
What you showed was out last
They
night.
got that little pick about Empire, you know what I'm saying? Reason why people weren't going to church or going to Sunday school.
That was horrible.
They weren't going to Bible study because Empire was
Fire
on.
stands were empty. That was
Yes.
sad.
Yeah, it was.
I'm sorry. At least they were there on Sunday.
Well,
That's
yeah. I mean, but you know what? You know what I'm saying? I want to ask y'all a serious question. You know what I'm saying? Why is it that you feel that churches are getting a bad rap because of all these pastors that are doing a lot of making bad decisions?
Yep.
I'm
I'll let you know. I have an opinion. I can go on for 3 hours. I think they're getting a bad rap, rightfully so. Though, for at least for the ones that are legitimate. The I need 65 million for a jet. People.
Yeah, we're gonna do that.
That type of stuff is that puts a that sheds a bad light over it. Just like in the Catholic Church, the priests that do molest the children, that sheds a bad light over religion in general. And I'm not a religious person, so that's hard for me to relate to that because I'm not big on religion. I'm big on relationship with God. So I think it's unfortunate because I really do believe that God uses individuals to spread the word and to bring people to Jesus, but unfortunately, you know how men do. And when I say men, I mean men.
Lord.
Human. That's what I meant. Let me correct myself.
Yes.
Because there are women of men of the cloth, women of the cloth. We know we're women,
men,
and we succumb to things of the flesh, and unfortunately, people tend to look at the person rather than the message.
Right.
That's unfortunate.
Well, y'all know the person that you were speaking about earlier, just now. He actually just had that go out on his website, and I guess for his members only. It just kind of got leaked out there for everybody else to know about the $65 million.
What's done in the dark will always come to you. Why is it secret?
the truth.
Yeah.
Why is it secret?
We'll catch up to it.
I don't think it was a secret. I think it was just for the members only.
Oh, what happened?
Do you know how many members
The
he
dollar
has?
sign. Yeah.
I thought we got like millions of followers.
Right.
It wasn't legal. He let it go. He was like, 65 million.
But I do agree with you when you said if people look at the person instead of the message. I do honestly believe that people put so much faith in what they can see, something that's tangible. So anything that they can't like honestly see or visually touch or hear, then their faith is not as strong. Now it's like, yeah, they believe in God, but they believe in God because my pastor believes in God. So more so they believe in the pastor instead of God.
Well, that's where the relationship comes. You need to be able to have that connection with God, whether if you don't go to church not a Sunday in your life. You need to be able to have that connection with Him without somebody telling you. You know what I'm saying? There's somebody that can lead you to it, help you find a way. There's a billion ways to reach Christ. There's so many. But if you rely on that, then you need to work on your relationship.
I believe a lot of times, people they looking for something instead of actually just, it's simple. Talk to God for yourself. And then once you start establishing that relationship with Him, you're gonna realize you're not gonna look for Him. You're gonna go by the Spirit. That's when your faith gonna really start building up because it's not by sight. And a lot of times people forget that God is a spirit. It's not a materialistic thing, and people fail to understand God is everything. If you don't look for Him in everything, you're gonna miss Him. And if you looking for God for materialistic thing, you're gonna always lose. But God wants that personal relationship, and I think that's why it seems like it's so hard to find Him, because God truly want to know if people truly love you, not because I can provide things for you, but that you really, truly, truly love me. And I think that's why a lot of people get a mixed message, period. And if you really come to church and look for God, you will find Him. But if you look for God anywhere you go, you will never miss Him. Never miss Him.
Deep.
Yeah, she is.
Deep.
Speaking the truth.
You ever need prayer? Call Justshupier.
Call
She needs to start one.
1-800.
I mean, they can hear me over.
I love God, but I will cuss you out too. That's her line.
But you know what? And I read that because I read that when she walked in. I said she looked like she don't take no mess.
Not at all. I'm gonna cuss you out and pray for you later.
I can cuss you out and pray for you right there.
Right there. At that moment. But you making me react to you this way.
I'm working on that. slap you, then later I'm like,
That's the wrong one.
I'm just saying. I'm being honest, you know. Just,
What you just about my back?
walk away like a Jesus sweat.
I'm
leaving laying hands. We lay hands hard.
Forgive me. It's just that serious.
Yeah, wow. And you from Miami, Florida, right? So yeah, I can't play it. Liberty City?
No, I'm from Goose. Naranja, that's down south.
Okay.
It's serious.
I'm sure it is.
Yeah. But don't get it twisted. Like I have a good heart. I don't go around hurting people. But you know, my friends, my loved ones, like just something about it. You touch them, you say something wrong. You know, I just turn into another person.
Okay. Oh, I believe.
Well, I don't see that person.
People like that naturally with their protect or over their loved ones. Just overprotective. There's nothing wrong with that.
I'm serious.
There's nothing wrong with that. I'm definitely like that. I think that's why my mother tell me all the time I hold grudges. I don't hold grudges. I love hard. So if you hurt somebody close to me,
you hurt me.
You hurt me, and I take it personal because I'm so giving and I'm so nice to people. So when you do something, I really can't stand them. Like, how did that just happen? Or like a betrayal or something like that. So definitely understand. There's nothing wrong with it. I'm working on myself, so the Lord is working with me to be a better person this year.
That's why you need to come to the Christian Comedy Show on Friday, April 10th. Lake City and New Covenant.
That's what it is. It's 7:17 right now. We'll be back in a minute. This is She Knows with Leo. Turn up. It is Turn Up Fridays.